Um. Yes. 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 Okay, can I be heard? Okay, can I be heard? Mm-hmm. Okay. We're back. Doing this. Yeah. I have no other words other than please. Please. Okay. I don't know why I didn't go for formula set. There, excuse me. Okay, no. I wonder what's gonna happen today, you know? I always wonder at the beginning, like, what's in store. I have no clue. I always, just never know. And then at the end of the day, always, I'm disappointed, no matter what. This will probably be another one of those days, or it might be the one day where it does or it doesn't. Or where I don't. But probably not. Okay. I don't think I did much damage, but I did some. Yeah, well, yeah. What am I didn't even look. Hopefully that wasn't anything. Yeah, I was uploading my VODs to YouTube, and it really got me thinking. Recently, like, I mean, not recently, just like, you know, you always hear that, oh, there's, I can't, like, how many hundreds of hours of content being uploaded to YouTube each I don't know, like, hour or minute or something like that, right? It's just, it was a lot. And it was really hard to put in perspective, you know, but like my, you know, VODs that I upload, if I upload multiple at once, like sometimes, you know, it would quote out 2 hours immediately, you know, so like, and I'm just one person, right? Think about how many people use YouTube every single day. It's, yeah. So, what I'm trying to say is that YouTube could, yeah, that's basically it. Well, this run that I have is already doing better than yesterday's, like any of yesterday's, but pretty sure I'm just gonna lose. Really? You ignored me? Okay, well, I don't know what to do about that. I get lost. What am I saying? I lose track of my thoughts very easily. I just can't focus. I don't know why. but usually ends up with me pausing a lot in conversations, and it's, you know, it's very annoying. I didn't really do much today. I just went, I went shopping. I mean, not just shopping. I went to the grocery and then bought some stuff. I got some orange juice, some, you know, like shaving stuff, and all that. You know, it's really like my second time using paper bags, and before I moved to, like, you know, Canada and all that, you always see you know, people carrying paper bags and stuff, and then, like, you know, there's a stereotypical oh, someone drops stuff and then someone goes and picks it up and whatever, right? I never realized how annoying those things were to carry, and I completely understand if someone drops that, because it's just it's impossible. And if you're just supposed to carry two at once, I'm having trouble carrying one. I don't know how you're supposed to carry two in one arm each. I don't have to walk a long, I don't have to walk a long distance, so I have no clue how people survive carrying those bags. I know most people now don't even use the brown paper bags that they have. They usually, you know, bring their own fabric ones or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see if I should get some of those. That was a good hit. But nothing's gonna come of that. Another thing that I noticed here about living in Canada is that people are, like, at least, like, you know, in roadways and stuff, like, are much more, you know, polite about pedestrian crossings, right? Where I lived before, it's like, I mean, first of all, they don't really have pedestrian crossing, and second, it's not like they'll stop for you like how they do here. Like, they will slow down if they see you waiting and then stop for you. But before, it's like, if you're not crossing, they will just, they'll just go past. And I think it, you know, I think it's better for the pedestrian to stop. Because, you know, the car could easily just zoom past, and you're like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel it's better for the pedestrian to wait. I don't know. But yeah, it's like they would slow down, even like things like, you know, roundabouts and stuff like that, right? Like, even when they're exiting, they'll always stop, even though, you know, I feel like they should have the right of way, because a roundabout, it's a roundabout. You can hold up a lot of traffic if it's very busy. Okay, that was the start that I've been looking for this entire time. I'm just looking at the menu now to see what's happening right now. I feel like every car was heavily damaged. Okay, I think that's 2 wasted. I do have to go through the hoop now, though. I messed that up. Yeah, okay, sorry, I'm just really focusing here. Oh man, my power's low. Okay, well that gave me some power. Dang, I thought that might have been it, but Lead Oxide took no damage. I thought it took much more. Sadly enough, I'm definitely not like setting myself up properly. I don't know how to do it while like, you know, managing two cars at the same time. But yeah. Yeah, okay. I really thought that could have been the one, but sadly it wasn't. Oh, I didn't even press that button. Or I think I did, I just didn't even realize I pressed it. Okay. I don't know if I said this before, but I lost my controller recently. Like my Nintendo Switch, you know, Pro controller. It was, you know, it was really sad. I liked that controller a lot. Like, it wasn't anything special, you know, it was just a regular black controller. But it was just, you know, a nice feel and stuff. And it was like, you know, like I got it with my Switch itself. And I don't know, I just can't find it. I went back to, the country where like my parents live and stuff, and where I was living before, and I took it with me. I took my Switch with me, so I took everything with me, and you know, the controller and everything was there. I packed it. It's not in my apartment now. And you know, I went, it was there. I came back, and when I was unpacking, I just could not find it. I don't know where it could have possibly gone. It was just, it was like it disappeared. Because my parents are saying that it's not, you know, in the house. And it's not here. It's not any of the suitcases. So I don't know where it went. The only thing is that, like, somehow, like, in the plane or something, I opened my carry-on and, I somehow lost it. I don't know how, but, yeah. I was watching one of the streamers I usually watch, and you know, he was saying that, I mean, I guess more his YouTube videos, and he was saying that, you know, streaming is kind of like a therapy thing, because it's like, or Because you could, instead of paying someone to tell them about your problems, people pay you to just ramble on about random things in their life. You know, which is very interesting and very true as well. I mean, you know, obviously it doesn't deal with actual mental health problems, but like it's definitely a way to sort of vent. And there are a lot of people who would actually, you know, like the bigger streamers, like there are a lot of people who would actually listen to them. There's just a lot of resetting. Alright, somehow I got that. Excuse me. You know, sometimes I really just like zone out when I'm resetting like this over and over again, and it's like, you know, I just look at the 3, 2, 1 go over and over and over again. I don't know, it's just very hypnotizing in a way. You get lost in it and you forget what you're doing at times. Just wait, I'm gonna check one thing. Okay, now. At the supermarket today, I bought this macaroni and cheese, and it was really good. I don't know why it was so good for no reason. There was a lot of cheese sauce, and then like there was even grated cheese in it. I wasn't sure how, like, if you know, I was supposed to eat it cold or if I was supposed to microwave it, so kind of did both. I ate like a bit of it cold, and then I felt like I wanted to heat it up. So like I heated it up in the microwave, but then, you know, I didn't want to heat it up too much in case, you know, I'm supposed to eat it cold, so I just did it like for a minute, and like, you know how microwaves do stuff where it's like part of it was hot and then part of it was still warm, and then other part of it's like wouldn't even touched by it. So like I kind of just ate it like that, and you know what? Every single part of it was good. I don't know how they made it, like they just added so much cheese to it. I'm pretty sure there's so much cheese sauce, so much cheese, like just everything about it. And it was probably really bad for me, but it tasted really good. I'm balancing it out with recently my diet. Diet with, like, you know, for breakfast I'll be blending, like, you know, like breakfast smoothies. Like I haven't ever tried that before. I always ate a ton of bread, which I also learned that was bad recently. I didn't know about that before. I mean, not bad, I guess, but it's just like, it's the quickest way to make you fat, which, you know, because it's all carbs, which, yeah. And what was I originally talking about? Oh yeah, so it's like, you know, I just literally just look up recipes on, like, you know, breakfast things, and I'll buy it in the supermarket. So tomorrow, or I guess not tomorrow, so the day after, because I make them before I go to class. Or yeah, because they're my breakfast for when I have class days. Oh, like, you know, so I'm trying a like strawberry blueberry one, which looks really good. Hopefully it tastes good. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know why I didn't. I could have stayed with that one. I went to drink water, so I wasn't really looking at the screen, so I have to, you know, just passed over it, which sucks. What else did I buy at the supermarket today? I got a, what are, like, okay. I think, what is it, like, men should do skincare as well. I think, you know, it shouldn't be, like, you know, an only woman thing. I think, like, you know, it's just good to do. It, like, honestly just makes you feel good about yourself. And, you know, it's definitely, like, better for your body in general. Not only, like, do you look better, but just, excuse me, like, healthier for your body. Right? It's just, yeah. And then not only that, if you don't want to do it for the simple reason of it makes you better, it's like, most guys don't do skincare, right? So, okay. Yeah, most guys don't do skincare, so because you'll be doing it, you'll be putting yourself above most guys, I guess. I mean, of course, then, you know, there's like those who like work out and stuff like that, and that's another different thing, but I think it's definitely something that you should do, or consider. So yeah, I also got some skincare stuff. I've only unpacked like the food stuff, so it's still sitting in like my paper bag on a floor there behind me. I'll do it eventually. Eventually. Maybe later tonight, I don't know. Maybe not. You know, the stage is called Grapefruit Power, right? I wonder how they came up with that name. Like, I mean, even the other names, just wait, I'm gonna, yeah. So, over here, you know, introductory stage, I don't know how they come up, contrary to the popular belief. That doesn't really make much sense, does it? Because that's like more like a saying rather than a level stage. Do the snake dance, that makes sense, you know. Understandable. And then Grapefruit Power, it doesn't look like a grapefruit. Literally the only thing is that the level is purple, right? And then yeah, stage 5 locked. Sadly enough. I'm just analyzing the stage right now. Look at that, like it. You know, I just realized this might be just a longer version of a stage that comes up later on. Huh. I never realized that. I guess, you know, looking at it from above, it makes a huge difference. I would say, like, let's see. I'm just looking at something on my desk right now, and it's like a dinosaur, Stegosaurus that my like friend crocheted for me. I really like it. You know, I think it's really cool how, you know, you can just take this, you know, piece of material and then like make it into something else. I don't know why. It looks, it just looks really, it looks really cool and cute at the same time. I think customizing your, what is it, you know, like room and like, you know, just desk and stuff is really fun. Just like putting it with stuff that, you know, you like, personal, like, you know, and how it expresses you. And then, you know, as long as it's like, you know, kept up fine, other people come over and be like, oh wow, you know, that's cool. And then like it's also a conversation starter, you know, like for example, you know, I have some like something from like an aquarium nearby here, and like, you know, it's just a good thing to like, you know, if a person's been to it, you can say, like, you know, ask about like, you know, what was their favorite thing about it, or even if they haven't, you could tell them what you liked about it. And you know, it's just some way to get a conversation going, you know. Yeah, of course, I mean, it's not like I even go to parties or even have parties or anything, but you know, I think if I ever did, it would be good, I think. But I think my place is too small in general to like have, you know, huge parties anyway. After I finish the stream today, I have an essay, or not an essay, I guess, like a 700 word thing to write. So, like, I'm doing psychology as a major in university, and it's really cool. And it's for the class I'm doing is sports psychology, and basically I'm going to be doing my. So we have to, you know, use the terms that we talk about in class, and then put it into a what am I trying to say? Like, it's not really an essay yet. Like, okay, so it's more like a sports story. So for example, you know, you just talk about a person or a team or something, and then you use the terms in class and then talk about it. So I'm planning on doing the like, so he has stated that it's fine to do esports. So I'll be probably doing Dota, OGs, like Miracle Run at the International, like 9 or 10. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was 9 or 8. 8, 9, or 10. One of those three. Oh, 407 wasted it's off. Oh no, I thought that was in. And I think it's really good because like there was a lot that went on. Basically, like there was this team, you know, there's OG, and they were founded by like these two people, Fly and No Tail, right? And they like couldn't get far. They always like would do really well domestically, but then as soon as they went internationally, they would flop. And then out of nowhere, one of the founders of the team, Fly, and then you know, another player just left, like randomly, and the team like it was complete betrayal. It was out of nowhere, and it was like 2 weeks before the finals. Or not the finals, sorry, the like international, and nobody was expecting, like literally all the analysts and everything predicted them to come in very last. The team that they pulled together was like, you know, like one of the original people, like the original owner, someone who was on the team when everyone disbanded. Yeah, someone was on the team when the two left. The previous coach became a player. They got a random solo queue person, and then they also got like someone who was deemed to be like, you know, like bad. Like they thought that they were just like a good solo queue player, like, you know, who tried competitive and then they never did well ever. Dude, what is this? Why is Formula 7 so tanky? I've never seen, like, what? Okay, yeah, so continuing on with, you know... Okay, I'm so confused. I'm just restarting that. So continuing on, they just, you know, proceeded to breeze through the tournament. Like, they just won everything. Became finals. For the semifinals, they, faced EG, which EG had players from the old team. So Fly and the other player who left moved to EG. And they destroyed them. I mean, I don't want to say, you know, they beat them. It was, I'm pretty sure it was close. I can't remember exactly. I have to watch the The Red Bull documentary is really, really good. I recommend it. Like it's not like super long. It's like 40 something minutes, and I highly, highly recommend it. I'll definitely be watching it again sometime. Oh yeah, so they met them in semifinals and beat them, and then the handshake was actually like, you could tell when they shook hands, like the, you know, No Tail, he was really pissed. He was not happy, like, at all. Like, he was just like, we beat you. And I'm, like, it's like, you get to, you know, brag, kind of. I don't know how to say it, it's just, you can tell by the look that he just was not happy. Even though he beat them, even though through everything, he just, because they were friends. They're considered like, considered the, like, top duo. Like, you know, those two. Whenever they were on a team, like those, like most of the matches were won. Or they were the duo that had the most matches won. There. And it wasn't even close from what I remember. So long, yep, and then they basically went, you know, to the finals and won. One of the things that it's worth noting is that there wasn't one person that always carried every single game. Every game, one of the players, like every single player had their time to shine. And every single player may not have performed every game, but everyone did their part at some point or another. Which is, you know, you can tell that it's a good team. They then proceeded to, I think, just completely wash the next international again. Like after that, you know, performance they did. Speaking of international tournaments, I cannot believe that people think League of Legends is scripted. That's insane to me. How do you script that? It makes absolutely no sense. Really? Wow. Okay, I thought I had power there. Alright, I felt like that should have killed Mel. I don't even know. Okay, 407 gone. I think I'm gonna call it an end soon. Whoa, you just phased through. You didn't even get hit or anything. You just went through it. Okay, I'll do one more. I've been playing a lot of the new Risk of Rain DLC recently. You know, I've never beaten that game Monsoon, like with Mithrix and stuff like that. I don't know, I've always just never done it. So, you know, we've just been playing on Monsoon recently, and I really like the new Railgunner class. I missed that. I really like the new Railgunner class, but I feel the mobility, like, I wouldn't mind losing some damage for some better mobility, though. I feel like it's just, I just feel I get one shot all the time because I can't move compared to, you know, everyone else who I have, or who I'm playing with, that, you know, has really good mobility and then like just can tank everything. You know, it's like, yeah, sure, I can one shot. Yeah, sure, I can do a ton of damage to the bosses, but it doesn't matter if I just die every single round. It's really annoying. Okay, that's one. No, I couldn't recover that. Is that? Okay, well that's two, I guess. What am I doing? Okay. There's that. Are you coming for me? Yeah, you are. I'm really focusing here, but I don't think it matters. Okay. Yeah, I'm done for today. Alright. Goodbye.